I was with a dear friend of mine in Minnesota back in August, and as I worked with her over the years, she was a mentor for me, but her skill that everybody looked to her for, she could ask the most piercing questions. She would sit through a whole meeting and everybody doing yada, 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 and then at some point, Lois would just say, hold on a second, folks, and then she would ask the question that we were right to the heart of the matter. Okay? Now, I've got artists there as an archetypal personality because they tend to see things that others don't see. I've got a good friend of mine who's an architect, and he came to I belong at a Brentwood Methodist, great big church here in Brentwood, and he sat in our sanctuary, and he said, Sharon, I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but those two lines don't really fit together there. They should have done this and this. Now, I've sat in that sanctuary forever, but I never noticed those two lines, okay? But an artist, somebody with that eye, will see things that others don't see, okay? And they're able to take in a bunch of things and distill down to the essence of what matters. So now let's talk about people in those energies, okay? A water energy, probably the most classic in our country is Walter Cronkite. Some of you don't know who Walter Cronkite is, I noticed in the ages here, but anybody who's really trusted in our country to tell you the truth, because the emotion that's involved in water energy is trust. So for people that you say, well, if so-and-so said it, there has to be some truth, okay? That's that water energy. Deep from within, trusting kind of person. Wood energy, as I said, Colin Powell, Barbara Walters has this energy. So the thing about wood energy is they have a very strong voice. It's called a shout voice. They don't even know that they're kind of loud, but you would say it's kind of loud. They don't think it's loud. It's just how they are. Okay. So when you say that's kind of a take charge kind of person, you know, and they have real clear ideas about what needs to happen. They don't have trouble making decisions. So that sort of decision maker kind of person is what you see in that visionary commander. As I said, a good person for fire energy is Robin Williams, Goldie Hawn, people who laugh a lot, laugh easily, and very gregarious. That's the fire energy personality. Peacemaker personality, probably the most classic in our culture, is Oprah Winfrey. Just naturally has that kind of caring, supportive. I notice when people walk up to Oprah, they just naturally hug her. You know, so, but that's the kind of energy that you feel coming from earth energy kinds of folks. And then the metal energy, usually I would say well-known architects. Someone like Frank Lloyd Wright would be classic metal energy, just because of how they see the world and the artist that is naturally in their nature. Now, as I've gone through these energies, can you recognize where you fit around this spectrum? Many of you say, that sounds like me. Or maybe you're married to somebody and you say, I get that. Or, you know, your significant other or whatever is, you say, oh, that's so-and-so. Okay? So what you begin to see then is a natural pattern with this that you begin to pick up. Okay? So the key point is 5 elements, we're all born with one of them, and they play out as we go through our work life.